football dad's army. So reports coming out of Arsenal, according to the Daily Mail, Edu Gaspar is going to leave Arsenal as sporting director. You know, I think it's a good move. I think it should have happened ages ago. The fan base is already divided over Arteta in or Arteta out, but Edu Gaspar is now going to be leaving the club, and I think it's about time. What does he do? What has he done? It's just, I can't think of anything really good that he's actually done that I know about. I mean, he even paid for a player that we got on the free, Marquinhos, that Brazilian player who we haven't seen. I think he's played twice for us, and we give him a transfer fee around the four or £5 million mark. We paid for him, and we didn't have to pay nothing for him. But Edu Gaspar wanted to pay a fee for him to keep good relations with this. I can't even remember the name of the Brazilian club that we got him from. Let me know if you. I suppose I can Google it, but let me know in the comments if you know. What do you think about this? Do you think it's a good move? Do you think it's the ball is starting to roll for us to get new manager as well, possibly? Is the ball fine? He's seen enough of Arteta as well. I mean, I ain't so sure. He did get a new contract at the beginning of the season, so in my head, we're stuck with him. I mean, I've been flip-flopping, as you know, who watch this channel, you know I've been flip-flopping since his tenure. And what I've seen recently, I'm not happy with. I'm really not happy with the last result at Newcastle. Terrible performance. He got it so wrong, and he's been getting it wrong on a number of occasions. And it's like he's doing an apprenticeship. You know, when you're doing an apprenticeship, I'm going to be an apprentice bricklayer or apprentice carpenter or plumber, etc. You make mistakes along the way until you're qualified, until you've cracked it, and then you can say that you're a master at your trade. But is Arteta a master at his trade? I ain't so sure. The jury's still well and truly out with loads of the fan base. A big portion of the fan base is still undecided on it. There are staunch Arteta in and there are staunch Arteta out, but there's still people like me who are on the fence. But after them performances that I see in recent times, the one against Liverpool wasn't a great performance, although it was a 2-2 draw, but it wasn't a great performance. The Newcastle game as well, terrible performance. I mean, he got it so wrong. The formation, the squad selection, everything was terrible. Right, he did fix it, but he fixed it and it was too late. It was too late when he moved Thomas Partey back into the midfield, swapped Timber over to the right back position when he brought on Zinchenko. But Zinchenko for me still, he's not a left back. It's very difficult, and it's very. I've tried to keep the faith and keep trying to see what he's actually doing. But I mean, Arteta for me, his tenure should be scrutinised more by the Cronkies. They should be keeping their eyes on him a bit more. And I think this is what might be happening there. I mean, do I believe that Edu just decided to leave? We've not heard if he's going to go to another club, because if a manager decides to leave or a director or someone decides to leave the club, you normally know in advance, and he's normally going somewhere else. This is what makes me believe he was probably sacked as sporting director, which could be a good thing, because I think it was I'm pretty sure that was his first job as well in that role. It was his first job to, in 2018 or 2019 when he come along, and I think it was like he was doing an apprenticeship as well, and I don't think he done a very good job, because there's a lot. Look, as a fan and the fan and most of the fan base do know what we need. We know as fans, we know what we need, and what we desperately need is a striker, a number 9, an out-and-out striker. Havertz, he's decent, but he's a fact, right? So, would Newcastle play Alexander Isaacs in midfield? Would Unai Emery, Aston Villa manager, ex-Arsenal manager, who's doing bits? I know they lost to Spurs yesterday, but would they play Ollie Watkins in midfield? No, to both of them questions. So why does Arteta play Havertz in that midfield position when we know it doesn't work? We know we need him up front. We know we need a number 9 striker, although he is still not the best number 9 striker. He's not great at that job. We need a great striker. And as I said in a previous video, we've got to go all out and get Victor Gyökeres. We've got to try and get Victor Gyökeres. Maybe the new sporting director, whoever it might be, could come in and go and get us Victor Gyökeres in the January transfer window, or even secure it now, put it top of the list, number 1 on the agenda. The new sporting director, go and sort it out and make it official in January. That's what I would do. That's what I would, if it was me, this is what I would do. I know Arteta has to decide whether he wants to play or not, but apart from going for Benjamin Sesko to start in the window in the summer, just gone, we never really went for one. We was linked to loads of them. We was linked to Gyökeres. We was linked to Victor Osimhen. We was linked to loads of strikers, Isaacs. We was linked to Isaacs, I should say. We was linked to loads of proper number 9s, but we never pursued it. We never went and got anyone. And I think ultimately, this is what's costing us. And we've dropped right out of the title race at the moment. You know, Man City lost as well. We sort of half done us a favour to a certain respect, but Liverpool keep winning. Arne Slot's first season and he's top of the league, flying at the top of the league, Liverpool. Now, I know he already had his team there. He ain't had to do a massive rebuild. He hasn't bought anyone. Just tweaked a few little things. You know, they're more solid in defence now, Liverpool, than what they was last season under Klopp. But they still won a title with Klopp. They still won a Champions League with Klopp. I can't see anything happening at Arsenal. I can't see anything better. I think we're regressing at the moment, and this might be the first step of a plan to move away from the Edu and Arteta tenure. I've got a feeling, you know, Arteta's in the job for now, but I have got a feeling if we don't win anything this season, Arteta may be pushed. Maybe pushed. I know this would have been his last season if he didn't get that new contract. But it sort of took all the pressure away from him. Giving him that new contract, it took the pressure away, took the urgency away. But the fans still feel it. The fans still feel the urgency. We need something to happen this season. Or for me, it will be definitely Arteta out the door along with Edu. Let me know what you think in the comments. Take a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. And I'm going to do the podcast tomorrow with Anthony. The Loose Cannon podcast, 7:30 tomorrow night. Tune in. See you later.